Call to order the March 21st meeting of the Owensboro Independent School Board, and we have several recognitions that will be first on our agenda. Some really nice ones this time. First would be our OMS academic team state governor's cup, and those will be presented by Josh Sullivan, who is our OMS academic team coach. We're ready for him, please. The middle school academic team had an excellent showing at Regional Governor's Cup competition on February 2nd, with several team members advancing on to state competition the 16th and 18th of March, 16th through the 18th of March in Louisville. The Future Problem Solving team brought home the regional championship for the first time in the history of the school and will compete at the state finals for the second year in a row. And I present Josh Sullivan, who has done a wonderful job with this great bunch of kids.
Thank you very much. I want to introduce to you the members of the academic team that competed this year at state. And I hear in your notes you're talking about regionals. And for the future problem solving team right here in the middle, we'll start on the very middle with Whitley McGovern, Abigail North, Emma Hillis, and Anna Kate Schertzinger. They're members of our future problem solving team. And then on the end, Mr. Ryan Schwartz represented our school in the mathematics assessment. And they did a wonderful job at regionals, but I'm proud to announce to you today that they made another school first at the state competition this weekend. For the first time in school history, we won the regional championship. So we go to state, and like it's nothing, they finish in the top 10 for the first time in school history with a 9th place finish. There were 50 schools competing, and they finished 9th in the state. So that's a huge deal, and we're very, very proud of that. So we'll get and not to be left out, Whitley McGovern has to pull double duty, and she had to do future problem solving for 2 hours, take like a 10-minute break, and then do composition for another 90 minutes. No big deal. She finishes 6th in the state. The first time since 1995, OMS has had a top 10. It was really close. Like the scores from 1st to 6th were minuscule, the difference. So we're very proud of that. And of course, Ryan Schwartz down on the end just missed the cut. He tied for 12th in the state in mathematics. Missed it by 2 points. And this is for a kid that he's never had Algebra 2. So he has blown us all away. I wish he was a 7th grader so he could try it again next year. We came so close. And I want to introduce the coaches. They give me credit, but I don't deserve any credit at all. But Mr. Henson is the FPS coach and has helped these girls reach that pinnacle at 9th place. Miss Lamb is my assistant coach and the head coach for FPS and mathematics. And then Mr. Hart, who also works with mathematics for the academic team. Very hard workers, put in an inordinate amount of time, and they make me look good. So congratulations.
Emma. Abigail, congratulations. Mr. Schwartz, congratulations.
It's our OHS academic team coach, Lori Thurman. And I see our high school principal going, yes, yes. On February 16th, Delaney Stovall and Jeff Keeley qualified for the State Governor's Cup competition at the OHS academic team in the written assessment portion of the competition. Ms. Thurman?
Jeff and Delaney qualified in social studies for Ms. Stovall and then science for Mr. Keeley. Besides being super smart, they also are very involved at our school in addition to academic team. Delaney and Jeff are both members of our track team. Jeff was also a member of our cross-country team, and Delaney has a black belt. So they are very well-rounded young people. Jeff is our captain, our team captain, and we're going to miss him next year. He's been a great leader and someone I could always depend on to give me an honest answer and to always be there, and I appreciate that about them. But we're really proud of them, and they represented us very well this weekend. So, Jeff and Delaney. Yes, for taking a picture. My pleasure.
Miss Carolyn Greer and her Rose Curtain Players. Regional and state theater awards are going to be presented or talked about for these students. Owensboro High School's Rose Curtain Players were the high school one-act play winner at the Southeastern Theater Conference competition on March 9 for their play Among Friends and Clutters. Miss Greer, I will let you start talking.
Me? Hi, I'm Carolyn Greer. I'm the director of the theater program at Owensboro High School, and I was proud to be the director of Among Friends and Clutter. And this is the majority. A few of our students were unable to be with us today, and we're sad that Helen and Navy and Joseph couldn't be with us. But we have Will Van Winkle, who was in the cast, Bree Greer, who was on stage crew, John Thomas Pryor in the cast, Jonah Clark in the cast, Hailey Rouse in the cast, Kelsey Reese was also in the cast, Jo Carroll Bunch was our stage manager, and she ran sound for the production. I almost called you Navy. Anna Caroline Gray was on the production crew for the show. Maddie Brasher Evans was in the cast. Aaron Rouse was also on the production crew, and then Keith Woosley was our lighting designer and ran lights for our production. I also want to acknowledge, because we always forget to acknowledge him, and it's really important, David Walker, who is my partner in crime, and produces all of our sets, travels with us, carries the set, and is a huge integral part of what our program does. And so I forced him to come up here today to be with us. We're very, very proud of what you all offer and allow us to do at Owensboro High School, and the opportunity to go on to the Southeastern Theater Conference. It was our 4th year in a row. We were the only high school in the Southeast to go 4 years in a row. And the fact that we didn't even win at our state festival, we were first runner-up, which we were very, very proud to be, but then to go on and win all of Southeastern Theater Conference. A little shocked, were we? A little shocked. So we're just so proud to represent our state and our school and our community. So thank you all very much.
We also want to, while we're handing out the awards to the students, we also want for our high school principal to speak along with Dr. Vick concerning our drama teacher, who has done some outstanding things for us. So Ms. Greer, if you'd move to the front, please.
Our Rose Curtain Players are recognized continuously for their gifts and their talents, and they should receive all of those accolades. But sometimes we forget to recognize the adult that nurtures, molds, and guides those children to those wonderful performances that we see on stage. And this recently, the kids all went down to SETC. There are 10 states represented there, and the best of the best drama programs come there to compete. And at the SETC, Carolyn Greer, our Carolyn Greer, was chosen as the best director. So, and that's pretty elite, prestigious kind of folks. So we are so proud of Carolyn, and we know the good Lord blessed us when He brought Carolyn into our lives. So Carolyn, congratulations.
I'm going to present this award to Mrs. Greer. It says the best director of the Southeastern Theater Conference, but they got that wrong. She's the best director in the world.
And Caroline's right here.
Madison Brasher.
Hi, that's me. Thank you.
Jo Carroll Bunch.
Thank you.
Jonah Clark. Jonah, you have 2 here.
Oh,
Yeah, Jonah was named to the All-Star cast at Southeastern Conference.
And Best Actor at State Thespian,
Best Actor
state
at
competition
State,
as well.
Ms. Greer, will we be doing any more performances That's me.
because it was
Yes.
such a wonderful play.
Actually, Among Friends and Clutter will be our performance Tuesday night at the Arts Festival at Owensboro High School. And while I'm thinking about it, Owensboro Middle School will also be performing the Snow Show, which they took on to the Junior Thespian Festival in Augusta, Georgia recently, and we're so proud of them that the playwright who wrote both the Snow Show and Among Friends and Clutter has now asked to do a world premiere with Owensboro Middle School and Owensboro High School next April. So we're going to premiere Cobweb Dreams by Lindsay Price out of Theatre Folk. It's a company in Canada. And Lindsay would actually like to come in and spend a week workshopping and working with our students in April of next year. So we'll be doing a world premiere.
I don't want to forget that Hadley Rouse, who also has two, was named to the All-Star cast at the Kentucky Theater Association, and also has an award from being a part of the troupe at the Southeastern Conference.